Hello, everybody. It's Bill's that college football guy here on the video. You see the cars behind me. I'm here in Jacksonville. This just broke a few hours ago. I've been driving, so I thought I'd get into this. You saw the title. All credit goes to Ross Dellenger and Yahoo Sports because he's the one who broke this, and I'll be doing the link to the story in the description for this video. Basically, today, Colorado State and Utah State formally filed a lawsuit in Colorado against the Mountain West, stating the fact that they will not pay any of the, feel that the exit fees and the penalty fees are unlawful and unenforceable. Now, the departing five schools have all said the same thing. Now, before, there was no issue with paying the fees. They had no problem paying them. Why now? What's changed? You guys do remember the fact that Pac-12 has now hired their second consultancy firm to get the media deal done. And I've seen this a lot on X. Now, X is a cesspool, we know this. But this is coming from Washington State and Oregon State fans who are somewhat, know things about the Pac-12 quite a bit. I'm like, okay, this is not from those five. And they're saying it's perhaps the media deal, this is what they're saying, perhaps the media deal isn't as much as they thought they were going to get. So now with the fact that it's a lot less money, they can't pay. So now they got to do this. This is, like I said, Oregon State and Washington State fans. They don't care. They're not paying any exit fees to anywhere. They're already in the Pac-12 and they're staying. So they don't care. It's not their problem. In a way it is, though, but still, I digress. So Oregon State, Washington State, like I said, they had the five schools leaving here. Let me get back on. Had a little conversation with an Oregon State fan earlier that basically told me the fact that this is going to kill the Mountain West when UNLV leaves and Air Force leaves and everything else. Was I thought the whole reason this was done is this a way to scare UNLV to join the conference. We'll just void the fees. And then, like, if they void the fees, UNLV could leave. Then again, any other school that's in the Pac-12 now could leave because all those fees that you penalize them, that they'll have to pay $40 million, $30 million, or $20 million, if they back out of joining the Pac-12, that wouldn't be enforceable either. You figured this out yet? Or are they going to try to grab enough schools from the Mountain West if they can't get who they want to try to dissolve the conference? Is this a scare tactic to possibly make that happen? Possibly. Now, for those Pac-12 fans, you're hearing the idea, and this is Oregon State. Why do they say that during the media deal? Here's the one thing everybody understands. We're going to get $15 million. You never were going to get 15. And here's the reason why. You're shouting me out saying I'm a hater. You support Mountain West. I'm a Tennessee Vols fan. I'm in the SEC. I'll be in the new subdivision Super League. I got nothing to worry about on that. We're going up to Ohio State pretty soon to go play them in Columbus, and hopefully for the SEC's sake and our own, we beat them. So I'm not nothing to worry about. I do in the Mountain West because I lived in Vegas for 40 years, and like I said, I knew people at UNLV. I worked when I was back in the moving business way back when I was a lot younger and a lot thinner. I worked in the moving business, and I did installation and office moves and stuff for UNLV, and people I've met there over the years have gone to other universities all over the country. Pac-12 schools, Mountain West schools. Some cases ACC, Big 10, Big 12 schools. So the point is this, I have ties back there, and there's people I know back there. So I'm a little invested. I lived 40 years in Vegas. You get a little invested in a town when you live there that long. But the money may not be there. And the thing is, they're going like, we should get the money. And I hear this is where you're going to be hating, saying I'm hating. I'm going to ask all you Pac-12 fans who are saying that I'm hating, I'm going to ask you this question. For anybody who says I'm hating. I want you to think of all right now, not who's future rumored. The 7 schools that are supposedly in the Pac-12 right now. Those 7, okay? Don't say anything. Ask yourself this question. Who, I'm not counting Gonzaga because this is football only. This is where it concerns here. Who is And Gonzaga actually could be considered because they're a full member. Considered a full share member, but they're not really a full member, so they're not really going to rate. But anyway, who's the worst school? Out of all the schools we're talking about, who's the worst? Don't say anything. Don't say a word. Keep that in your head. Now ask yourself this question. By themselves, how much are they worth? Would you pay $15 million of your company a year for them? No. Would you pay? What would you pay? Some people told me in the comments section of other videos I've asked this same question. I'd pay them $2 million, $3 million, because they're not worth anything. Well, considering the fact you've got Oregon State, Washington State, and other schools, does that bring their value up? Yeah. But with association with them, and then bring it up, and even the answer came back to 7.5, 8, 8.5, 9 million. That's what they'd be worth. That's what your media deal is probably being estimated at. Because they don't estimate it on what the good schools are worth. You estimate the deal on how much will they overpay for the worst. The SEC's media deal that they get isn't for how much Bama and Georgia and Tennessee make them. It's how much are they willing to overpay for Vandy and Mississippi State. Starting to get it? So that's how the media deal is. Because there's not enough media deal money, now those fees become a problem. And they say, okay, yeah, we void those fees, UNLV come running. You understand that if you guys win this sets up a legal precedent for everybody. All exit fees, all penalty fees could legally be voided, potentially, because of this legal precedent. Who in the world would want to make sure that there wasn't a legal precedent of exit fees and penalty fees being voiding to help their own interests? Oh, I don't know. How about the ACC and ESPN? How about every other conference in college football? The SEC doesn't have a grant of rights, but they have exit fees. Those would be voided. You would cost the American, Conference USA, the MAC, the Sun Belt, the ACC, the Big 12, the Big 10, the SEC, ESPN, Fox, CBS, all of them money. And you're trying to find a media deal and you're pissing the main media partners off. Not exactly the best move, is it? And this won't exactly be endearing to them. And avoid the deal. Now, right now it's only two. It's only Utah State and Colorado State that's saying something right now. They're the only ones right now. But since they said the 5 schools are in lockstep, they agree with the same thing, would Boise State, would San Diego State, would Fresno State join this? Or, hear me out on a crazy idea. And this is crazy. I will freely admit it. What if they don't do anything? Oregon State, Washington State tell the other 3 schools to don't do it. Wait, don't do anything. And now, don't. Let them do the legwork. 2 reasons. 1, you don't cloud up all your schools. And 2, hedge your bets. PR nightmare is on the way right now. What if ESPN and the networks say, as long as you're associated with this deal, it's going to cost us money and cost us a whole bunch of problems, we're not going to do business with you. Would they at that point tell Utah State and Colorado State to drop the suit? Pay the bills? Or with the miracle that the Pac-12's fans are hoping for, this is the long shot part. The 4 AAC schools join the conference, and because to avoid the headaches, they rescind the invitations to Colorado State and Utah State to avoid the headaches with the media partners. Well, we're not associated with them anymore. We're going to kick them out of the conference. We're rescinding their invitations. We don't want them in anymore. I doubt this would happen, but I didn't think they'd be dumb enough to file this lawsuit in the first place. Because basically, you file this damn thing, you're going to have damn near every other conference filing briefs on the Mountain West's behalf. And if ESPN and Fox, the SEC, the Power Four, get behind the Mountain West, what leg do you have to stand on? Zero. None. Nothing. This can spectacularly blow up in your face. To the point you're be making peanuts. What's the doomsday scenario that could come for the Pac-12 out of this? Again, I don't think this is going to happen. But you piss off ESPN and Fox and the other networks so damn bad, the other conferences, they all decide that the Pac-12 needs to die. No media deal. No help. No scheduling. Blacklist the Pac-12. Convince other schools not to join. Let the conference dissolve itself in 2026. Now, could that happen? Technically, anything can happen because I don't believe in impossible. I've seen too much crap to happen. No, the fact I don't believe in impossible anymore. Is it likely? No. But anything is possible. Could UNLV decide to fold up like a cheap tent, decide to go and run to the Pac-12? Yeah, they could. So could Air Force. Maybe San Jose State joins them. And then, is that enough schools to dissolve the conference? We need 8 to dissolve the conference? That's a potential, folks. Scare tactic, get enough school. If they can't get the schools in the AAC to join, get 3 schools from the Mountain West to leave, they can dissolve the conference. They may not have a choice at this point. Because if the money isn't good enough, they got to get desperate. And this reeks of desperation. Now, I know I'm going to hear about this in the comments section. I know we're not that big of a trouble. Then why are you suing? This is a terrible look. This looks horrible. This makes you look desperate. And if the other conferences line up behind the Mountain West, you're done. And if the media partners get behind you, you may be gone. I was planning on having the day off and not doing a damn video today, and I had one planned up for tomorrow in response to the award shows. That's the video still planned for tomorrow, but I had to do this one because this pissed me off with the stupidity of it. But I've done yapping my mouth long enough, and you're probably getting mad at me for all the crap I've said, but why don't you let me know about it in the comments? Come at me for the comments for this one. Disagree or agree? Let me know in the comments. So thanks everybody for watching. If you haven't done already, do me the favor. Smash the like button, hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Why do you think they did this? Is it they're getting out of the fees, which means they can't pay them. That's painfully obvious. If you could afford to pay them, you wouldn't care because you wouldn't have any more legal problems. You sue because you can't afford it. Why? Why do you think they're doing this? Let me know about this in the comments section. I'm wrong? You want to roast me? Okay, roast me in the comments section. I want to hear some of this. There's some Pac-12 fans who are going to defend this, and I want to hear the reasons why, because I'm trying to think of one, and I can't. Unless you're broke and you can't pay for it. But let me know in the comments section. Share the video if you want to. Check out some other videos I've done. If you like them, hit subscribe to the channel. Again, I will put the link to Ross Dellenger's story in Yahoo Sports in the description, as well as if you want to follow me on the craziness that is Twitter, that is X, the link for that will be in the description as well. So thanks everybody for watching. From lightly rainy Jacksonville, it's starting to rain again. What a day. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. College football ball games start back tomorrow. Have a great day, and please be safe and be good to each other.